Wow! Look at all the food options. It is a little cornucopia of carbohydrates and juices. And while I love bread, I have not eaten toast in a long time. Okay, so I increase the spring power and change the angle of the toaster so that when I sit here, the toast will land on my plate when it is done. Noel, please place the toaster at the edge of the table and load it with 2 pieces of cinnamon raisin bread. So, know any good jokes?
Fiddlesticks.
Well, it should have worked. Anyway, Chefo, why all the carbs and juices? Oh, is that one of your Spanish words? Let us see. My Hispanic Spanish is a little rusty. Let's see if I can decode it. Well, this might take a little bit, but just hang in there and I'll put it together. I've got it. Cah-Mun-Yuns. Yes, Cah-Mun-Yuns. It is a distant cousin to the American white onion. The scientific name of Cah-Mun-Yuns is Cah-Mun-Yuns o Willy-nilly. Are you cooking with Cah-Mun-Yuns today? Oh, did I not say the word correctly? Oh, how silly of me. I see now that the word is Cah-Mun-Yuns, a small town in the western country of Turkmenistan. Well, if it is not spelled right, then how am I supposed to say it correctly?
Hey everybody, what's for dinner?
I have no idea. At first, we were going to learn some Spanish, but that did not happen.
Huh? Chefo, can you help me understand? Oh, communion. Well, that explains all the different dishes and drinks.
Communion! Oh, yes, of course. Well, communion, yes, that was going to be my next educated guess. Honest!
So you know what communion is, Shrimpola?
Absolutely. Jesus and his friends went to a restaurant, and Jesus was all rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub, yay God. And his friends were all, thanks for picking up the bill, Jesus. And then they ate some pizza. Oh yeah, and they had a sensible salad with not too much dressing.
Shrimpola, you have some of the story of the Last Supper right. How about if Music May sings a song about the Last Supper and what communion is all about? Would you like to hear that?
Sounds fantastic to me.
Well, here you go.
What is communion and why do we do it? What does it even mean? It's from the story of the Last Supper in the Bible, so let me set up the scene. Jesus ate with his disciples and told them he would soon be tried, that he would be arrested, he he would even die. So they took a little bread and they took a little wine. They gave thanks and took some time just to remember, just to remember. We take a little bread and we take a little wine. Then we take some time. This is how we remember. This is how we remember that Jesus died for you, and Jesus died for me. Jesus died so we could live and be free. Jesus died for you, and Jesus died for me. Jesus died so we could live and be free. It doesn't have to be bread. It doesn't have to be wine. Crackers and juice would be just fine. It matters that we remember. It matters that we remember that Jesus died for you, and Jesus died for me. Jesus died so we could live and be free. And Jesus died for you, and Jesus died for me. Jesus died so we could live and be free.
The sweet sound of May's voice and guitar are so soothing. I wish I could play the guitar, but I have no elbows. Elbows are about as important as opposable thumbs.
So did May's song help?
It sure did. When Jesus showed his friends how to drink the wine and eat the bread, he was showing a way to remember him after he was not with them anymore. Remembering Jesus that way is called communion, and it is one of the many ways that we can worship Jesus.
Great job, Shrimpola.
But I do not see what that has to do with all of these foods and drinks.
Great question, Shrimpola. Chefo made all of this to show you that you don't need a special drink or a special bread to do communion. Communion is any time you have food or drink with other people that follow Jesus, and you remember what Jesus did for all of us.
So, if I thank Jesus while eating bread and orange juice at church,
That's communion.
what about crackers and apple juice at my house with my family? Even with French fries and pineapple juice at my friend's house?
Still communion.
Pretzels and pickle juice in a submarine?
I wouldn't recommend drinking a glass of pickle juice, but anytime and anywhere we remember and thank Jesus for what he did for us, that's communion.
Great, we can have communion right now. Sheffel, this is so much better than Cah-Mun-Yuns. Stardate 511 Juicer. Dear Video Journal Diary. Today was fantastically amazing. I learned about communion and how it is something we can do with other people. to remember what Jesus did for us. Chef-O did a bunch of cooking, and we ended up eating food and drinking drinks, which I suppose you have to do. I mean, who has ever heard of drinking food and eating drinks? Well, except when Mother tries to cook something. But legally, I'm pretty sure you cannot really call any of her creations food. And health-wise, you're pretty much better off eating a bowl of high-fructose corn syrup, which actually, according to some special interest group commercials, is actually not that bad for you. Anyway, while we were chowing down, I thought about how thankful I am for everything that Jesus has done for me. Well, it's about that time for me to be heading off. Tomorrow, I am going to take some crackers and juice over to Noel's house so we can have communion together. I should probably take 2 packs of crackers. For a garden gnome, he sure can eat. This is Shrimpola signing off. May you always have a clean pair of socks and a pocket full of jelly beans.